All right, let me do ChatGPT. Okay, what can an Apex class do that flows cannot do?
I can't see that screen.
Oh, sorry about that.
Hmm?
Yeah, so what can an Apex class do that flows cannot in Salesforce? Leave me alone.
Looks like you ran out of chats.
No, software.
Great question, Jermaine.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Apex classes offer a lot more flexibility and power than flows. And while flows are great for MIDI automation tool needs, Apex is your go-to when things get complex. Here's a breakdown of what Apex classes can do that flows cannot or struggle to do well. Complex logic loops slash re- recursion control. Okay.
Okay, so this is bullshit because this is probably old stuff before loops.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Custom integration callouts.
no, we could do that now. What else?
Advanced data manipulation.
Nope, you could do that too.
Obviously, security controls it can do.
Yep. Batch processing, you could do.
Reusable logic across
Yep.
the
You could create subflows. What else?
automated user testing, unit testing.
Well, when you could do that with screens, but whatever.
Okay, transaction control.
Well, yeah, you could do rollbacks, but not too many. This is why I'm saying flows are generally very are getting to be just as good as Apex now. Okay, let's see what you know. Tell
Oh,
me, why don't you design a screen flow that can show you Hello World?
design a screen flow that can show Hello World. Okay.
And if you're doing something, yeah, there we go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm, 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 mm-mm-mm. Okay. Let's go to setup.
Good start so far.
Oh, stop. Let me see. Where I'm supposed to go? I think I'm supposed to go to flow. Just
Yeah, there you go.
Just messing around, just messing around. Okay. Yeah. Excuse me. Hmm. All flows. So that we got a new flow.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Start from scratch. A nice little screen flow. Okay. Then we gotta go screen. The label will be, let me see, Hello World screen.
Start so far?
Okay. Then you gotta do a display text.
Ooh, you're fancy.
Ah, hello underscore world underscore screen.
No, it's not a screen. What is it?
Hmm?
It's not a screen.
I thought you said it was a screen flow, Hello World screen flow.
No, not this thing that you're putting there. What is this thing you're putting here?
Just the API name.
Yes, but it's not a screen. I'm saying don't
Okay,
put
Hello World flow.
no. What did you just drop there? What is it called?
Display text.
Right. So put in the beginning of it display text.
Okay. Okay.
And no, put underscore hello world. You got to be meticulous. Jermaine, when it comes to development, you really, really have to be meticulous.
Um, Then here you're gonna put Hello World.
All right, no need to get too fancy.
Okay, all right, all right, all right. We gotta save this. It's gonna be Hello World screen flow.
Not just say hello world screen flow.
Mm-hmm. The Hello World screen flow already exists. Okie doke.
Oh, you did it already?
No, I didn't realize I did. Screen flow 2.
Hmm.
I didn't realize I did it already, but apparently I did. So
Well, someone did.
yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, then debug basketball. Run the flow. Okay.
Okay. Now that you did this, how do you put it into Salesforce so it runs?
Let me put it into this app. Viola's Paula. Because this one
Well,
already. Huh?
I heard she's the boss
Yeah, she's the boss of her company.
in the family.
No. Now I gotta put a home page. Let me do that first. I'll put use this one. Save this. Then go back. Go back. Back. Go back. Go back. Move out of the way. So let's refresh this. Okay. So I'll put it on the home screen. You gotta edit the page. We got a page to edit. Oh, oh, uh, okie dokie.
Now, before you do anything, I want you to name this page Viola's Parlor Homes homepage. How do you do that?
If I want to rename this page,
Not rename it. I want you to create a page only for Viola's Parlor homepage.
create a page only for Viola Paula's homepage. Okay, give me 1 second. So then what I'm gonna do, give it, oops, excuse me, put it away.
No, don't do that.
Okay. No, I just want to see something.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna say Viola.
Change the label first, not that.
Well, I was gonna change the label afterwards, but okay.
Do that first, you mean.
Viola's homepage default.
No, don't use default. Get rid of it. Get rid of the two. No, why do you keep the two?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now save it.
Activate this.
Good. Now that you got this, now you could put your hello world.
Okay, so first let's kind of clean this up a little bit. Let's take out today's task. We don't need that. Key details, recent opportunity, recent, today's events. We don't need that. So then now we're
We don't need the quarterly performance. Take it out.
we need the quarterly. Okay. And this is going to be Hello World 2. Oh, I forgot to activate this.
Yeah, there you go.
That explained it. Duh. Okay. So then now let me refresh this.
And now it's undo.
I mean,
Refresh is
not
on
undo.
top.
Sorry. I thought I clicked it. Sorry. My fault. Undo. Clicked the wrong thing. Hello World Screen Flow 2. Save this. Oh, excuse me.
Mhm.
Now let's go back.
Ooh, look at you, Jermaine.
The basics of this, I can work my way around the flow a little bit.
So what is this finish button for?
Oh, I just got to take that out.
Well, could you try it?
Huh. We found potential issues that can impact how this flow runs. Review the warning before activation. The Hello World screen is missing a navigation. Okay, that doesn't matter. Okay. Mm.
Ooh.
Like
Well,
I said, I know where a little bit of Ralph flows.
well, we don't want to see Hello World ScreenFlow 2.
Okay. Out of the way. Mm.
All right. Don't activate it. Just debug it. See if it works.
Debug basketball. Yep.
Okay. Now I want you to have it say Hello World Jermaine. I do that.
Including Hello World or just Hello World Jermaine?
Hello, hello Jermaine instead of Hello World.
Hello Jermaine. Okay. Uh, mm,
Right? Save it and activate it. Now go to your app, refresh it. Okay. Now, what happens if happiness logs in? What will it say?
this flow will say, Hello Jermaine, who's the best?
You sure?
Or if Kobe logs in, because I can't log in to Happy 'cause I don't have her thing.
Yes, you can log in.
Okay, okay.
Suppose if happiness logs in, what happens?
Hello Jermaine, who's the best?
Suppose if Kobe logs in, what happens?
Hello Jermaine, who's the best?
Okay. How do you get it so that it says hello, whoever is logged in?
Oh, okay. Now we get to no challenge. Hold on. Okay. Insert a resource. User. I'll go with user ID.
No, that's an ID.
Okay. Username.
No, that'll be your full name.
Okay. User first name then.
Oh, there you go.
Well, I was on the right path. First name. Here we go. Hello. Let me. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Now save as a new version. Let's activate this. Now Let's log in as happy. And happiness is to you, cause I'm happy. Well, let's do Kobe first, since this thing immediately pops up. Well, excuse me. Oh shoot! Hold on for 1 second. Look, I gotta turn off this stove. Hold on.
Okay.
I almost forgot to turn off that darn stove. Wife told me. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that one I've been good. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. All right. Let's fix this page for him. It should have shown up on his home. Why didn't it show up on his? Let me see. What the hell's going on here? Why isn't it showing up on his home page? You know what? Let me try logging in B and see if this is the same issue. I hope it's not. Let me log in. Oh, that's interesting. So it
Yeah.
shows up on Happy's, but not Kobe's.
Why not?
That's a good question. Let me go back to Kobe's. So we know it works on happiness and it did what we wanted it to do. B key E, Kobe key E, Kobe key E. Wow.
Yeah. And come on, any smart admin would know what's going on. Notice I said smart
I know what you said.
admin.
Hold on, let me just think this through.
The emphasis is on smart.
Ah, sure. All right, Jermaine, what's going on here? It definitely works on happies, but not on double Ks. Why? See, now I'm gonna see if I could chat GPT this one because I don't know why. I
Come on, Jermaine, think.
think, okay,
What's the first thing you have to investigate?
the settings, the flows. Oh, wait a minute, whether he can see flows. So I got to investigate his. I know. Okay,
First of all, you logged in as him.
right. Oh,
Why are you going?
Can I do it from his page?
No, he doesn't have access like you do. This is the problem.
Oh, okay. I did the wrong thing. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
See, now you're saying that you understand user management and all that, but now this is a simple problem.
I know. Hold on. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Not trying to edit the page. Setup. Setup. I'm sorry. I hit the wrong thing. Sorry. Okay. A double K. Okay. I panicked. I admit I panicked when there was no need to panic. That should solve this issue. Double K. You go. There it goes.
There you go.
I panicked for a second, yeah, because it threw me off. I didn't expect it to do that.
Okay, now log off here. Go back to Kobe.
Oops.
No, don't stay there. Go to use detail right there. Okay, get rid of the flow user. Uncheck it. Okay, save it. What's a different way to do it?
A different way to do what? Put
To
that flow
grant,
on there?
to allow him to see the flow.
Oh, a different way to allow him to see the flow. Okay. Mhm. Give me 1 second. It would be, let me see. I think it's his profile. Give me a second. Let me think this through. Enable flow access. Okay. Go outside it.
Go back. Why did you skip this?
I missed it.
Why did you miss it?
I don't see it. Oh, I didn't see the highlighted. Sorry. Why can't
Jermaine, you have to be more careful. It's like it goes into your view and you don't see it. What does run flows mean?
okay, the general user permissions. Okay, so I gotta go into that. Okay.
So, Jermaine, you have to do something about your habits. You have to be careful and read it.
All right, I just missed it. Yeah. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. Okay.
Okay. Now take that out.
Take it
Log out
out.
of Scobie.
Log it out of Scopy. Okay.
Go back to the profile and take out flow user. Run flows.
Hmm.
Now tell me what is a profile?
So a profile. Hold on. So profile determines what apps, objects you see in Salesforce.
When you say you see, who are you talking about?
The user.
A user?
Well, okay. Um, yes, depending on the profile you have, it will determine what apps you have access to or objects you have access to, depending on what profile you.
Again, a profile does what? It gives what to use what to who?
Visibility, access, or
No, not yeah, or app
app
or what
object
to
specific users. I don't know. That's the
n-
word I don't know.
what's the difference between go back to Kobe. No, just type home. Click on home, click on home, click on Kobe. Okay. You see these settings?
Yeah.
What's the difference between the settings here and the settings on the profile?
The settings on this page and the settings on the profile.
Yeah. Like, what's the difference between the flow user here and the run flows in the profile? Why would you do one or the other?
Truthfully, I don't know.
Fail, Jermaine. That's a failure.
Sorry,
Tell,
because I mean, if
tell, why would you do it? What, you see, that's because you don't actually understand profiles. You understand this if you click on flow user, you let Kobe see flows. But why would you put it into a profile versus here?
why would I put it into a profile versus here?
You've been studying this for 5 years, Jermaine, and you don't understand the profiles yet.
No, it's just that, well, specifically for Flow user, I don't understand why I would put it in the profile but not put it here. Hold on.
I, I don't
Yeah,
get
hold on.
why
Give me a
you don't
second.
understand it.
Hold on. Ah,
Are you-
I know why.
Yeah.
Geez, you say, okay, I'm panicking. Just give me a minute.
Why, you're
See,
typing in Chat GPT
no,
right
no,
now?
nope. I'm not typing anything. But if I put it in the profile, someone else could have access to Viola's profile and they'll be able to see it in the flow. I mean, you see that flow, but it prevents Kobe. Hold on. Yes. If I put it in the profile, even if I take away that profile and give it to someone else, they'll be able to see the flow.
When you say takeaway, no. If you give it a Kobe, he has the ability, if the
Yes, if
flow,
I put it on Kobe, the user Kobe, he has the ability to see the flow. But whoever owns that profile still does not have the ability to see that flow unless I give them that ability. I
so
hope I'm
you,
explaining it correct.
not really.
No?
Explain it again.
Okay. If I click on, I mean, okay, Kobe here is the user. So if I click here on the flow user, let me just click
Yeah.
edit real quick. Come on. And I click here flow user.
Yeah.
It will allow Kobe to see all flows.
Okay. What
That's
else? Yep.
okay.
That's fine. We know that.
Okay. However, someone who owns the Viola's Parlor profile might
What
not
do
be
you
able,
mean by own?
whoever is given that profile
Yes, whoever's given the profile.
may not.
There's no ownership of a profile.
Well, I'm like, if you have it, you own it until you don't. That's how
No,
I think of
it's
it.
you set the profile in the user.
Okay.
See profile there? You set it.
Right. Well, yes, you got to set it. But once you set it, I'm like, you own it until you no
There's no
longer.
owner because
Okay.
multiple people will own it in that case. You're setting the profile for multiple users.
I got you.
So what's the advantage of the profile versus the flow user?
Simple.
Checkbox.
whoever has that profile can see the flow.
Yes, that means multiple
Multiple people
people.
can see the flow.
But if you do it only here,
Only
only
here, only Kobe can see the flow.
and system admins.
And system admins, all right.
See, Jermaine, for 5 years, it's like you didn't know this.
No, it's not that I didn't know it. It's just that I panicked.
Did you panic or did you have to think about it?
No, I panicked
Okay,
because it was
can't.
not a question that I was expecting. So I panicked.
Mhm.
So it took me a minute to untangle myself and figure out because when I'm looking here, yes, I'm specifically on Kobe's profile.
Okay,
Well, excuse me, where the Viola profile, part of profile is given to multiple users, where here it's just one single user if I just click on flow user. See, you
okay.
tricked me when you made me go the other way to do the flows, because that's the first time I did it that way, by the way.
Jermaine,
But
there's no tricks here. There's plenty of ways to do things.
I know, but I know of my way of doing things, and usually I just go give flow user.
There is
Well,
no your way, my way, or whatever. They're all the same
I am.
ways.
I am.
But you have to do it in a way that makes sense. Okay, now cancel this. Okay, go back to your list of flows.
My list of flows, and you just gotta load. You see.
Okay, go to the flow that go just sort this so you get the flow up there. Okay, stop. Go to the down arrow by your flow. Okay, there's something called edit access. Click it. Okay, what is this?
Oh, this is the first time I'm clicking on this. Okay. Configure user access to run this flow. By default, users with any of the following permissions can run this flow. Run flow or manage flow in their profile permission set. Flow user in their user record. Okay. Override default behavior and restrict access to enabled profiles or permission sets.
So what do you think this means with the flow you just made?
I could go ahead based on their particular profile, grant them access to this flow.
Okay, hit override.
Hit override.
Save it. What would happen if you logged in? If you went to the home page of Viola, what
Oh,
would you see?
I should still see the flow.
Try it.
Get out the way. Wait a minute. Oh, you do not have the level of access necessary to perform the operation you requested. Oh, that is slick.
Tell me what
So
happens.
I gotta override. Okay, I gotta say that this profile has the ability to view that flow.
Yes. You want to try it?
Yeah, I can try. That is slick. Oh, I like this. That threw me for a loop. Okay, where you at, buddy? Okay, you just went back. All right. Edit access. And I have the admin profile, system administrator profile, so enabled profile. So now it should work. Come on.
Okay, good. Now, what would happen if Kobe logs on? What would he see?
He don't have rights to view that flow.
So therefore, what will he see?
That error message or
Okay,
that
try it.
message.
Try it.
Oh, he just won't get to see the flow period. Okay.
Why?
Because that flow is restricted to that
No,
profile. No.
because what about Kobe?
Oh, wait a minute. He doesn't have the run flow or the flow
Exactly. He can't run the
run
flow.
the
He can't
flow.
run any
I forgot
flows.
about that. Yes.
So give him run flow.
Give him run flow and you got to blow. Oh, and you just gotta go and slow. Just him or the profile.
Just him.
Got too many tabs open. Okay. Double K's in the house because the house is in double K. Just him. And you just gotta bim. Just him.
Okay, what's going to happen when he
When I
goes?
when I log into his account or he logs into his account, he's gonna get that error message saying that he can't see that particular flow.
Okay, go ahead.
Just him. And you just gotta go with him. Yep, I was right.
Okay, log out.
Log out and you just gotta shout. You just got to go.
Okay, how do you give him permission to see it?
How do I say goodbye to what we had? Let me see. What is his profile again? Viola's Paula profile. Okay.
I think you would know that, being the husband of Viola.
Leave me alone. Make sure the stove is off. Yep, that's good. Okay. Edit access. Viola Paula profile. We'll grant him that. And you just gotta go in fact. Oh. And just gotta go inside.
So now what is Kobe going to see?
Now he should see that flow.
Go ahead.
But whoever owns that, well, yeah, whoever owns that profile. Let me see. Yeah, yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Bingo.
Log out.
Oh boy, excuse me. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now go back to Kobe's user and take away the flow user.
Keep it simple and set
Okay,
yourself
now
free.
don't log in, but what do you expect to happen?
He won't even see anything, no flow, period. Nothing.
Okay. Now hold on. Um, let me answer this phone, but
Yeah,
give
go
me one
ahead.
second. Oh, live. I'll call you back in 5 minutes. Okay. Okay. So you understand what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So go back to the flow, edit access. Okay. Take out both system admin and Viola's Parlor. Okay. Save it. No, keep that. Go back to Kobe. Okay. Now, Kobe's not a flow user, right? Kobe doesn't even have access to the flow.
Correct.
It's not even in his profile.
Correct.
Now, you could achieve the same exact things by using a permission set.
Okay.
Can you create a permission set to allow any user to go ahead and access that flow? And I'll give you 5 minutes or 10 minutes to do it.
Okay, no.
All right?
Okay.
All right. I'm going to talk to my brother for a few minutes.
Yeah, go ahead.
See, man, you seem to be having some trouble here.
No, I already assigned it.
No, it didn't work for everyone. I saw it. Don't lie to me,
Hold on, no,
Jermaine.
no, hold on. No, I gotta now assign it for Kobe. But hold on, he has a different profile. So what I'm gonna do is clone this.
No.
No?
What, Jermaine, tell me what the problem was.
Okay. When I picked the license, I picked Salesforce license.
Yeah, so what do you have to do?
Change the license.
Go ahead.
Uh,
No, go up,
you
edit
license.
properties.
Oh,
Okay, session, nope, and cancel. View summary, see if that'll help. Okay, scroll down. User permissions, see what user permissions are. Okay, nope, scroll it up. Jermaine, how did you do this? Let's see. So you put it on for a specific license. You're trying to get rid of it. Okay, go back. Let's see if we can get rid of it.
well,
Okay, so it looks like you can't do it with edit properties, which is kind of weird. Um, go to permission set overview. Okay, object is assign app, assign connected app. Scroll down. Let me see. I know. We're trying to get rid of that. Permissions, custom settings, or standard system permissions, service providers. So let's no, scroll down more. That's it.
yeah, as far as it goes.
All right, you're gonna have to delete and redo it, Jermaine. You messed it up.
But if we got two different licenses, I'm only able to pick one license at a time.
You don't even have to pick a license. Why did you pick a license?
Because I thought it was required.
No,
Sorry.
that's
So then
right.
let me go back then,
Clone it.
clone it.
No, it still has the license. You can't change it. Okay, cancel it.
So I'm gonna go back to the thing,
Yeah.
permission sets,
Okay,
and then go
lesson
to
lesson to be learned, Jermaine. Okay, now hold on. Scroll to the right side because you're not all the way to the right. So the scroll bar in the bottom. Okay, you can't do anything here. Okay. You're gonna have to delete that one.
I, senor. Okay.
So what is it telling you? So remove all of them. Okay, isn't this a good lesson for you?
Yeah. Okay. So then let's do reset. Set. Mm. Let's just say Viola's Parlor.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And it's not Viola's parlor, first of all. What is this permission set for?
Viola's screen flow. Parlor screen flow.
It's not Viola's ScreenFlow. What is it?
Hello World screen flow.
Yes,
Okay.
you're associating it with Viola for some reason, but it could go anywhere.
Sorry.
Do you see
See,
you don't have to pick a
I don't
license?
have to. Okay. Okay.
How many times have you done permission sets?
It's been a long time. Leave
Okay,
me alone.
and you see why you're forgetting?
Well, well, I made one mistake. One mistake. Mm,
Okay, don't manage assignment here. Just go to the user and do it. In this case, Kobe.
why didn't I do it there?
Because that way you're here to log in. What is going to happen when you log in?
Okay, now he'll be able to see the flow.
Log in. So you sure you thought about this?
No. Uh,
What's the problem?
uh, 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 oh, okay. Hi, senor.
So, Jermaine, you have to think clearly. You're having a difficulty thinking more than one step. What was the problem?
Give me a second. Let me go back into his thing.
Now, why do
Uh,
you have this?
because I'm at my home page. But let me deal with Kobe's thing first.
No, no. You could deal with this first. This is easier. What's the problem here?
All right, this is my. I am restricted from seeing that particular flow.
And how do you fix it?
I know how to fix it. You go back to edit the flow. I mean the flow thingy, and then flows, and put that in the to override the restriction.
You're not thinking. What are you missing?
Go into all flows
No, what are you missing? You're missing the permission for what?
to see the flow. In
All
other
right.
words, I can add the permission set.
Yes, add the permission set, and then fix Kobe, and then I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Um, Mm.
Okay, Jermaine, let's see what you did.
Okay.
How did you set up Kobe?
How did I set up Kobe?
Yeah, log out.
Oh boy. Excuse me. Excuse me. So I gave him the permission set.
Okay. No, but you gave him you gave him flow user. Don't do that. Take it out. Save. What's going to happen when you log in?
He won't be able to see any flows.
Okay, so what do you have to do? No, what do you have to do, Jermaine? Just talk to me.
Okay, I'm gonna go to flows.
No, why are you going to flows for?
Oh, I was gonna do that whole edit the
And
thing.
do what? Give him the profile? What's the point of the permission set?
Okay, give me a second. Oh, I don't know why you went away from Kobe. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to the permission set then. So he already has the screen flow.
Yeah. But his issue is he can't run it.
He can't run it, so flow access.
Go ahead.
Okay,
He already has access. Now what?
hold on. Edit properly. It can't be edited
No.
properly.
Okay, look, I need you to think a little bit. Just think a little bit. He can't run the flow. Why?
Because he doesn't have access.
No, he has access. Right there, he has access.
Right, but you told me not to use flow user. So hold on. He can't run the flow. Why? Um, let me think. Let me think. All right, calm down, Jermaine. Take a deep breath. Don't panic. Um, manages. Oh,
What did you do in the beginning? Remember, besides checking off flow user, you did something else.
well, I went into the profile,
Yes, you entered the profile and did what?
ran the flow from there. Like in other words, click
Not
the.
run the
I mean,
flow. You clicked
a-
on what?
flow access.
No, no, you clicked on the checkbox called run flow.
Run flow. Okay.
And where is that in this permission set? This is just like a profile. Go into the overview.
Yeah, let me go through the profile.
No, no. Where over here is it? Run flow.
Oh, okay. That's going to be system permission.
Yeah, go ahead.
Edit.
Hmm.
Hold on. I need to make the screen a little bigger because I'm having trouble seeing. Give me a second. I have to still get my eyes checked.
Yeah. That's good. You got to get it checked. You're getting older.
Hey, leave me alone. Don't say that.
You're over 50 now.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let me do it this way. Control F. No, that didn't work. Okay.
Let's go down on it. Down. Keep on.
No, that's not it.
Can't find it, right?
Right.
Go all the way up. All the way up. Okay.
So then,
No, no. You see where it says find settings to the left?
oh yeah.
Type it run flow. Okay.
Oh,
Click click on that. It's
wow.
on app permission.
Under app permission. Okay.
So this is all new to you.
Yes.
It shouldn't be, Jermaine. You've been doing this for 5 years.
Not this.
It doesn't matter. You said you do user access permissions. This is part of it. Yeah, click on that.
Yeah, but I gotta edit. Wow, this is interesting. Okay.
Okay. Now that you change the permission set, just scroll down, save. See if Kobe could do it now.
See if Kelly can do it now.
And then the question is going to be, how are you going to remember this stuff?
Well, I gotta practice this. Yeah, because this some of this I'm really doing for the first time. There he goes. Okay.
You see, the permission sets are important that you could put everything in the permission set and just give the permission set to a person who just needs that one access that one time. You should already know what a permission set is supposed to do.
Now I know the permission set is supposed to do. That's why I created the permission set.
No, apparently you didn't because you didn't know run flows was in there like everything else. It's supposed
Oh,
to be the entire amount of permissions that's in the profile. You understand what I'm saying?
I thought that when you give the permission set, it would automatically give the run flow thing. That's what I
Why
thought.
do you make assumptions like that? You're being recorded and Happiness is going to listen to you. Tell me why you make the assumption.
Because I like to make assumptions.
Okay, Happiness, when you're listening to this, Jermaine is wrong. You shouldn't be making assumptions. Got it?
Got it.
Okay. So try not to make assumptions
Try not
as
to make assumptions. Okay.
all right.
Okay.
Now, we don't want this to work on the screen. We actually want this to work on contacts.
Fair enough.
Okay, so
So
click on contacts.
first of all, let me get it off the home screen then.
Okay.
Oh, I got to get out of here. Excuse me. Give me 1 second.
hmm
Lou, maybe you can help me out. I have a CO, like a
Okay.
carbon monoxide thing,
Yeah.
and the batteries was dying on it. Because,
Okay, you could pause this because it's not a Salesforce related.
sorry, you know what? Let me do this and then afterwards we could just,
You sure?
yeah,
You
yeah,
can
I
just
can wait.
pause it.
No, I can wait.
Okay.
Okay. So let's edit page. Yeah.
To answer your question, I would get the model number and buy a new one.
Oh, well, I put new batteries in
The device might be broken. How old is it?
since I've had the house for about 4 or 5 years now.
I replace it. with a brand new one.
Yeah.
Just take the model number and get a new one.
Okay. Well, then you know what? That might make sense. Okay, so you said it should be on contacts. Okay.
Yep. Any contacts. So take one of the contacts. Just click on it.
Oops, made a mistake.
Okay. Put this into in between these two in that blue area, the blue banner area. There. Just
Right here.
do edit page and put it in there. Yeah, right there is fine. No, not there. It has
Sorry.
to be green where you're putting it.
Right.
Right there. Yeah, that's good. Okay. All right. Now
Well,
click in there. Right. So this is what I want. Instead of saying hello, Jermaine, I want you to say uh Nadia is whatever age she is. Do you have the birthday filled in here?
uh, no.
Show me the birthday.
Date of birth.
Birth date.
Oh, right here.
Okay, fill in the birthday.
I don't know how old she is, but I guess I'll just say um
Just pick a date. We don't care.
05 slash 23 slash 95. Or
That's done.
2005. I mean 1995.
Hmm. Save. Okay. So go up to your thing. Okay. So instead of saying hello, Jermaine, you're gonna say Nadia is whatever years old. How do you do that?
Okay, let's see. Now let me minimize this. Okay, so it won't be user first name. It's gonna be Hold on. Nadia. So that's a customer. A second. Uh, Wait a minute. Nadia, customer. So give me a second. Uh, oh, wait a minute. No, 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 no. Okay.
I'll probably give you 10 minutes to figure it out.
Right.
I'll check back to you in 5 and then 10.
Okay.
Maybe you can use ChatGPT.
Well, I'm gonna try not to use ChatGPT. Let me see if I can figure this out easy.
No, no, you need to speed things up and use ChatGPT if you can. You understand what you need to do.
Hold on. So how do I
Go to the screen, the contact screen,
the contact screen?
go to it. Okay, so this is on Nadia. It should say Nadia is whatever her age is. Now pick another contact.
I know what you're saying. Right.
Do
Okay.
you do you understand the thing you're trying to solve?
Yes. Now I
Okay,
just got to know how to put it in ChatGPT for it to make sense. But okay.
okay. I'll give
All
you a
right.
couple of minutes. I'll check back and then we'll see how you do.
Okay. Okay, dope.
All right?
All right.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Jermaine,
Yeah. Oh
you
shoot, you're
s-
scaring me.
you s- you stuck?
No, the way you just came back on. Hold on.
No, I'm asking you, are you stuck?
Not
Or
quite.
you're still doing things? Okay, I'll
Yeah,
check
I'm
back
still
in
doing something.
in 5 minutes.
Okay. Oh, I'll text you when you can come on.
No, no, I'm not going to give you that much time. I don't have.
Okay, 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 okay.
In fact, let me give you the hint that you need.
Okay.
What you need is to be able to pass into the flow a the value of the contact's name. Can you do that? Remember what you do. The the in the flow, you need to be able to give it the name of the contact.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Do you understand what to ask ChatGPT?
Yes.
How to how to give a flow the name of the contact
Okay. Oh,
and
that was what I needed to know.
and see if this will help you.
Okay. Mhm.
Jimmy, did you get it?
No.
Okay, what did you learn so far?
I still got a lot to learn.
No, I'm saying, what did you learn from ChatGPT, how to solve this issue?
Okay, here's what I did in ChatGPT. Hold on. But I was trying to avoid it as much as possible. But
No, don't avoid it. You're supposed to be using it to help you.
well, this is what I came up with. How to use the contact name as part of a record name or display it on a screen.
Why did you why did you type that in?
No, this is what I typed in. How to give a flow in Salesforce the name of the contact.
Yeah, but that's not the right answer, and that's not the right maybe it's just having a problem understanding what you're asking. Okay, what you need to type in is, how do you pass a parameter into a flow in Salesforce?
Keep saying great question. Okay. Okay, we don't need URL. Okay. From Apex class, we don't need that. Lightning component button flow action.
It's the other one. Look at the bottom.
How to create an input variable into the flow. Go to your manager tab. Go to the manager tab in Flow Builder. Click new resource type variable.
Okay, go through these steps here. Go to Manager tab. Click on New Resource. Resource type variable.
Okay.
Okay, try that first.
Okay. Back here at the Flow Builder.
No, cancel this. This is the
Yeah.
screen. You don't need that.
hmm
Okay. New resource, variable. Call the variable var. Okay, make it small b. Underscore. Contact first name. Underscore first name. Underscore name. Make it a data type. Text. Okay. That's it. Done. Okay.
Mhm.
Now click on the screen there. Okay. Change it from hello. Get rid of the content there. Just delete it. No, no,
Excuse me, sorry.
no. Keep that. Cancel this. Double click. Click inside. Right. Click that. Okay. Go instead of saying hello, use the first name. Get rid of all that. Get rid of it. Okay. Now type in. Uh, put the user first name here. Okay. Remember that variable you put?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Click in. Insert a resource.
Resource, right.
The variable
Variable
contact
contact
first name.
first name.
Done. Okay. Go back to that var first name that's on the left. Okay. Now, one thing we forgot to do. Okay. Look
Available
at the
for,
bottom.
right.
Yeah.
Input or output, input.
Right. Click on that. Done. Save this as new version.
Mhm.
Okay. Save. Okay. Now, when you do a debug, look what happens.
Debug basketball.
No, Jermaine, you didn't even look at the screen.
Oh,
Stop for
okay.
a second. What happened? What appeared?
I moved too fast.
Why did you do that instead of looking at the screen?
Okay, point. Debug.
Yep. Now look at the screen.
Yes.
What is new?
Here.
Okay, type Bob. Run.
Walk.
Do you see?
Yeah.
What did it do?
It added Bob to the flow.
Because it took the name as an input.
Input. Right.
Okay, X this out. Okay, activate this. Okay, go go home.
I'm already home.
Yeah, that's true. You are. Refresh this. What's going to happen when you refresh this?
It'll say Nadia.
Refresh it. Do you see it
Oh,
says Nadia?
no.
Why not?
The flow does not appear.
It is a parent.
It
Why
is.
why doesn't it say Nadia?
Let me make sure I activated it.
No, it's activated.
Oh, okay.
Why doesn't it say Nadia?
Why doesn't it say Nadia?
You see, the problem you're having, and this is why it's going to be very difficult for you to understand development. You're making assumptions. You made the assumption that somehow the first name of the contact was equal to that variable you just made, but nothing told it to do that.
Right. So you have
You have to tell it.
to do that.
And how do you tell it?
Get
Do
right.
edit, do edit page. So, Jermaine, I don't know how you're going to stop yourself from making assumptions, but you have to stop it. It's the only way to be a developer. All right.
Okay.
Now
Okay.
click on the flow. Okay. Now look at it. What is new?
What is new? Let me click here.
No, stop, Jermaine. You're not looking at the screen. What is new on the screen?
This.
No, on the screen you were looking at. On the right side.
Oh, on the right side. Oh, right here.
Yes. What do you think that is?
I gotta look at the whole screen. Okay. Pass record ID into this variable. Okay. So this is telling the app builder to pass the name into that particular flow.
No, that's just saying, here's a box. This is an input variable called var contact first name. Put something in it. So click into the box, type your name. What do you think this is going to do?
Put my name into that flow. But
And save this. So when you go back to the front, what do you think it's going to do?
now it's gonna show my name, Jermaine.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, excuse me.
Right?
Yeah.
So tell me what happened. How is this working?
Okay. So basically, by me adding that particular variable,
Which is called an input variable.
input variable, now it allows me to put the name, any
No,
name,
yeah, it allows you to type in some text
some text, right,
and put it in by
into the
typing
flow.
it out.
Right.
And then when you type it out, then when you run the flow puts it here,
Correct.
right? Edit page again.
Mm, 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 mm.
So you understand what's happening. You
Yeah.
type something in there and it puts it into the flow in that input variable,
Mm-hmm.
right? Click it there. Okay. Now you see the checkbox down there?
Yeah.
What do you think that means?
Pass record ID into this variable. So that means whatever the record ID is, the name, whatever name is into that record, put it into that particular flow. Yeah.
Read what it says again.
Pass record ID into this variable,
So what is it going to pass into it?
the record ID,
And what will it display after you do that?
the person's name for that record.
So you're making the assumption that it will pass an ID and somehow it will get a name.
Yeah. Okay.
Why are you making that assumption?
Because in order to save a record, a contact record,
You're not saving a contact record. You're passing something
no,
into
I know
that
to
variable.
pass it, but each record has a contact name. So,
Jermaine, stop
sorry.
for a second. It says pass what?
record ID into this
It
variable.
didn't say pass name. It said pass what?
Record ID.
Why are you making an assumption that's not there?
Okay,
You understand? You're making an assumption that is not there.
understood.
Click the checkbox. Okay, stop for a second. See, it says record ID.
Yeah,
What do you think is going to happen when you save and go back to the other screen?
it's gonna put that record ID in there.
Yes, save it. Now go back. Click on home. Okay, it's good. You see what it did?
Yeah,
You see it's the same record ID that's up there.
yeah,
And if you switch the contact, it'll put that contact's ID.
yeah,
Now, what you're going to say is, why would it do that? That's stupid, right?
yeah.
So it's not stupid. It's just that you don't understand what to do with it. You see the problem?
Yeah,
Go back to the flow. You see, instead of calling it stupid, what you should be saying is, what don't I know? Because if this is the way it works, maybe I need to know something. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, but it's still stupid.
No, stop making the assumption that it's stupid. Make the assumption that you're stupid and you need to learn something. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Make that assumption. The minute you're making the assumption that it's stupid, you're not learning. You get it?
right.
Okay, go back to that variable.
Well, wait a minute. Why are you showing up here? Okay, why did it disappear on me? Okay,
Now refresh this. Let me see why this is like this. You might be in the wrong version.
oh, you think to check the ver?
Okay. Better?
There we go. Yeah.
Okay, click on that. Now we're going to change the name of this. It's not going to be the contact first name. It's going to be the contact record ID. Change the name. Bar contact record ID. Okay, done. Save as new version. So tell me, how does that help us?
Okay.
First,
Um,
first do a debug.
excuse me.
Do a debug. Okay, now it wants the record ID. So put in the record ID of that person, Nadia. No, yeah, you could take it from here, but you should really take it from the URL. It's fine. Paste it in, run. So this is what we get, right? But we
Yep,
don't want that, right?
correct.
What do we want? We want the first name.
Name.
X this out.
X this.
Okay. How do you get the first name from the ID of the contact in the flow?
So go to add element.
Jermaine,
Yeah,
would you stop doing and tell me?
sorry. Oh, within the screen, I'll double click on the screen flow, edit, and get the first name.
What are you talking about?
You said, how do I get the first name of the contact in the flow?
You have the ID. How do you get the contact first name?
Okay. Got the ID. How do I get the contact first name?
You have the ID. What do you do with the ID?
I gotta convert it. Oh, add that ID into contact. Hold on. Um, contact ID equals no.
No,
Oh,
no. Hit plus on the top. Hit that plus. One of these are going to help you.
yes, that's what I was going to. But you told
Which one is going to, because you can't explain it with your head for some reason. Which one of these are going to help you?
get record.
Yes, get records. Why didn't you say that?
Well, I was going to it, but then I'm thinking I may be doing something wrong.
Well, you weren't saying it right. Okay, get the contact record. That's your label. Do you understand how we're doing this?
Yeah.
Okay, what object?
Huh. The case. No, just kidding.
Knowing you, that might be true.
Wow. Those, wow.
I'm just saying you make too many assumptions. Just type contact.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, where, what
The,
field in the contact?
the contact, the record ID,
Record ID.
record type ID. No.
Just type ID. Go up.
Contact ID.
Okay, where that contact ID equals to what?
The record ID.
The variable that you
Well,
just,
right here.
no,
No, I mean, hold on. Contact variable of the record right
yes,
here.
because it's being passed in.
And into it. Yes.
Okay, scroll it down. We don't need to do anything here because you're only going to get one.
Yes.
Save this.
Save
Do you
this.
understand what's happening?
Yes.
Okay, X this out. Go to your screen. Okay, change that. Instead of bar that, just say, so now we know you got the record, the contact. Get rid of this. So if you go insert, you see where it says the first thing up there, contact from
Contact
get
from
the
get
contact.
contact. Yeah.
Now do first name. You could just type it, Jermaine. Try typing it first. Okay. Save. Done. Save. Save. Debug.
Basketball.
What do you put in here?
The record ID.
Yes, it's right down there. Run. Do you understand what it's doing?
Yes.
Okay. X this out. Activate it. Okay. Go to the home or Nadia actually right there. Refresh it.
Boom, 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 boom.
What's the problem?
Oh, this thing is a pain in the rat. Yeah. Okay. That darn thing. Okay.
We
Let me go
changed
to
the name.
flow. Huh?
No, we changed the name of it. There's no bar contact first name. Just refresh this page. Okay, do edit page. Okay. Now you see what it did?
Mhm.
It changed it from first name to record ID. See?
Yeah.
Click on the pass record ID. So now the record ID goes in there. Then you're taking the record ID from the variable contact record ID, and then you're doing a get record. You understand? And then you're getting the first name. Save this. Okay, go back. Now switch it to a different user. Contact, I mean. Laquisha. You understand what's going on?
Hmm.
Does this make sense to you now?
Yes.
You see how you made some assumptions in the beginning that didn't make sense. Somehow you thought it was going to put the first name, even though we had a variable called first name. You can't be a developer if you keep on making assumptions that are not there. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Okay. How do we put the birthday from your flow?
Okay. Um.
But you see why, Jermaine, I have to make sure you get to a certain level because otherwise you're just not going to join the gel and myself. You see how much you have to learn?
Hmm.
And you see how many bad habits you have to break?
Yeah.
This is the one thing that makes people not really do well with development is because they have these assumptions and they can't for some reason break this assumption. Because when you're doing development, you have to be completely very small little steps where you don't make any assumptions at all, right?
Hmm.
That's really hard for most people for some strange reason. You may not think you're doing it, but that's the problem. You don't think you're doing it, but you absolutely are doing it. All right. Put the birthday on here. You got LaQuisha. How do you get her birthday on here?
All right. Let me see. Okay.
No, go to the flow and try it.
Thinking. Just give me a sec. All right. Okay, so I'm going to double click in here. And the first I'm going to just say is here. And then we're going to put is. Now I got to,
Was born
okay, was born
on
on, and then um date.
Jermaine.
Yes.
How did you get the first name there?
So let me click done.
No, Jermaine, get how do you get the first name there?
Get contact record first name. So
Where
then
did you get that from?
I got that from here, from the resource.
Yeah, go ahead.
This one.
No,
Not me. Okay.
no, go up. You see that get up there? You got the record. You now need the birthday.
Uh,
Click on that. Look for birthday.
mm, oh
Done.
my God.
Do you see why you got to practice, Jermaine? Save as new version. Debug.
Basketball.
Put in the record ID down there. You see?
Hmm.
How do you get her age?
Okay. So then let me go back. Let me get
In
rid of
your
some.
head, how
Hold
do you
on.
calculate?
Hold on. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Okay. So here, version 7. Okay.
How in your head,
So
how do you
so
get her
I would
age?
go into the resource and then look and see if there's age.
What do you mean go into the resource?
In other words, in the contact name here, in here, and look for age. See if there's age in here.
Go ahead.
Nope. So that didn't work. Okay. Uh, okay. Um. hmm, Okay.
Okay.
Delete.
Get rid of this. Cancel, cancel. When was she born?
Um. forgot when she was born. So what is it showing?
Jermaine, why don't you look at the screen? I saw it twice.
You did? I didn't see it. Okay.
Scroll it down. You don't see it?
No, I see it down there, but
Yeah, and you don't you see her birthday?
yeah,
What
5/23, 1995.
and that's what I asked you for, remember?
Okay.
When was she born?
Okay. I just didn't, I forgot. 5/23, 1995. Okay.
Doesn't matter. How do you calculate her age?
Take the current date minus that date, the birth date,
So you're saying take what?
the current date,
Yeah,
today's date,
minus
the birth
minus
date,
the birth date. And you get what?
the age,
No, what do you get?
a number.
Yes, what number do you get?
I don't know off the top of my head, but let me see. 95, 2005.
Open up Excel. Do you know how to do it in Excel?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Nice. Yeah.
You're making the assumption you know how to do it in Excel. I want to see. Let's see if you make this assumption correct. Because you like to make a lot of assumptions, Jermaine. You're also making the assumption that your computer is fast.
Sorry, I gotta switch over. Sorry.
No, you just need to close some of these screens, these tabs. Okay, and now what's her birthday? 5/23, 1995. See, you made another assumption. You made the assumption that if you took these two dates, you will get her age. Let's see what you get.
Okay. Oh, I see what's getting ready to happen. Yeah.
What's going to happen? Tell me.
It'll give you the days, the number of days from today's date to that date.
Yes, try that. Put it in the formula.
Whoops. Sorry.
Okay, now you see that?
Yeah.
This is why you're going to find it very hard to be a developer because you made assumptions that somehow you were going to get her age, but that's not what you get.
Well, she
You,
is 10,950 years old. What are you talking about? I just
yes, of course, that's exactly what you want to tell your boss, right?
okay, all right. You made your point.
How do you get her age from the number of days?
Okay. From the number of days.
Go up to that formula, double click, and tell me how you're going to get her age.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm going to let my cat in. You should be able to do this. I'm making the assumption. Maybe it's a bad assumption,
See,
but
yeah,
I'm
you're
making.
making assumptions now. Yeah.
I know. I'm making assumptions that you could do this without my help.
Okay.
So
All right.
let's see
All
you
right.
do it. Jermaine,
Yeah.
did you do it yet?
Not yet.
What are you waiting for?
I'm thinking this through. Hold on.
Tell me what you're thinking about.
Okay. There's got to be a function
No, don't use a function. Just in your head, how do you think you do it?
divided by 12.
No, Jermaine.
Uh,
Suppose if you had someone that was born 365 days ago, how old are they?
1 year old.
How did you get that?
Took Well, I just knew it off the top of my head because
Explain how you did it in your head.
okay, because 1 year is 3,665 days.
And so what did you do with the 365 days that they were old? You did what?
Just divided it by the number of years.
You didn't divide it by the number of years.
Hold
I
on.
gave you
You said
306.
you said a person was born 365 days ago.
Yes, and how you said you divide it by what?
No, okay. So they're
If
one
the
year old.
Yeah, if the answer is
50,
1 year old, what must you have divided it by?
12. Hold on. Give me a second.
Man, come on.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Damn, I should know this.
If the answer is one and you start off with 365 and you're dividing it, it can't
By
be
one.
12 because it can't be one. The answer is 365 if you divide it by one.
Okay. So divided by 365.
Yes, that's what you did. 365 days divided by 365 days is one. That's 1 years old.
Oh my God. Hmm.
You see the problem? You make these assumptions in your head. You do a calculation, you made assumptions instead of breaking it down. This is why it's hard to be a developer. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now you have to stop doing these assumptions and you have to understand to break it down much better. Because if you can't do that, you're going to find it very hard to be a developer. You understand what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Now take that number there, which is C2 minus D2, put parentheses around it.
Yeah.
The beginning two,
And divided by 365.
yes. So she's 29.9 years old. Now you might want to round it. How do you round it with a function?
Round.
Go in front of that and type round. No, it needs to know how many digits. So put a comma,
Oh, shoot. Number digits.
put zero, press enter.
Oh, okay.
Okay, she's almost 30 years old. You get it?
Yeah,
Makes sense?
makes sense.
You see how to calculate her age?
Yes.
And what did you use? A formula. Do
So
you
in Excel, I'm going to use a variable. I'm just kidding. No, it's going to be a formula. Okay. Ouch.
you
Instead of
understand
text.
you understand this? No, no, no.
Yes.
You're gonna have to create a formula
Right. In Salesforce.
in the flow.
In the flow. Right.
Okay. Let's see if you can try that.
Ay, senor. Mhm, 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 mhm,
Jermaine, you should be really doing things in Salesforce. A
mhm,
lot of
mhm,
things, like 8 hours a day if you want to get up to a certain level.
mhm,
You
mhm,
understand what I'm saying?
mhm.
Okay. So type formula as the name, underscore, calc age, underscore, of contact. Okay. What's the data type?
Number,
Okay.
number,
Okay.
number.
No
Zero,
decimal place, right?
zeroed.
Now you understand the formula, right?
Yes. So it's
Okay.
equals to today.
How do you get today? Just don't type it in. This is not Excel. Get rid of that equals.
Sorry.
That's not, it's, Jermaine, this is not Excel. This is Salesforce. Okay. How do you get today's date? No, go to running flow interview on top there. Click on that. You see where it says current date. Okay. Then minus, put it in, either do a minus, okay, put a space. Minus what?
Give me 1 second. Ouch. Okay. Running flow interview.
No, Jermaine. Minus what?
The person's birthday.
Okay, get the person's birth date. The
Well, that's
contact's birth date.
right. Ouch. Give me 1 second.
How did
Ouches. Okay.
how did you get the birth date in the first place?
Hold on. Hello world screen. No. Give me a second.
I don't
Hmm.
see it. Look
I
on
don't see
Hello
it.
World screen. Let me see that. No. Why doesn't it have the get? Cancel this? Oh, Jermaine, you're in the wrong version.
Version. Damn it. I thought I was in the right version. My apologies.
Would you just use one version? Close all the rest of it. Close the rest.
This is the right version. My apologies. Sorry. Finish this formula. Hold on, let me turn on the light so I can see what I'm doing.
Hmm.
Okay, now I can see what I'm doing. Formula underscore calc underscore H underscore of contact. Okay. Data type is of currency. Zero
Why
decimals.
did you put currency?
I'm not currency. I'm sorry. Number. My apologies. I'm moving too fast.
Switch decimal again. No, no, click in the box first where it says enter formula. Okay. How do
Excuse
you get
me.
to today's date? Yeah,
Running flow interview.
yeah,
Current date minus, and then I'm going to get contact,
yeah,
and then birth date.
yeah. Try, you could type it, Jamin, if you want. Type. Yeah, click.
Divided by,
Remember what you did in Excel, you put parentheses.
oh yeah, parentheses.
Okay, go to the end and divide it by,
Divided by 365.
right? And then you did a round, right?
Right. And then I
Go
did
to
a
the front.
round,
Okay, go to the end and put the close
comma,
parentheses, comma.
0, and then close front.
Do a check syntax, see if this is going to work. There you go. Done. Now go to the screen, contact name. Click in there and say, and is, put a space.
I did.
Okay. Formula, and is years old. Space years old. Done. Save. Debug.
Basketball.
Okay.
Hmm.
Activate this. Go to Nadia. Refresh. Okay. Pick somebody else.
Hmm.
Okay. You
Mm.
see how smart it is?
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, you can pause this now.
Stop recording.
Yeah, stop